This is absolutely brutal. In our most recent video, we went over how we have several key players that are currently either questionable or listed as out before tomorrow's game against the Sacramento Kings. And the other day against the Houston Rockets, Anthony Davis put on an absolute clinic in the first 3 quarters until he went down with a non-contact injury that he did have to leave the game and he didn't return, leaving a lot of his fans worried about whether or not he's going to return. And after the game, the reporters asked him about the injury. He said it was just a spasm, he feels fine, and he will play. Well, we found out that he was listed as out against the Sacramento Kings, and then we just found out via Shams that Anthony Davis could miss out the remainder of this season. So in this video, we're going to take a look at all the reports surrounding Anthony Davis, what actually happened, what is the injury, and how can we maneuver until he returns. But how's it going, everybody? My name is Marcel Martin. This is Mavs Digest, bringing you the latest news on everything Mavericks related. And before we get started with today's video, we're currently sitting at 19,287 subscribers. I appreciate all the love and support you guys are showing me as I'm covering everything Mavericks related. Can't stop, won't stop. But if you're enjoying everything that we're doing here at Mavericks Digest with our live coverage, our live streams, our giveaways, and news just like this, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on a single thing that we do. But the other day against the Houston Rockets, Anthony Davis had a pretty good performance. He broke a record. He was showing everybody that although this trade has left a lot of us in just a foul taste, we are in good hands as he is going to help us win another championship. And in that third quarter, he did go down with the weird non-contact injury, leaving all of us wondering what's going on. Are you going to return? And even though Anthony Davis did not come back in the game, we did get a quote from him after the game regarding the injury. If we look right here, Noah Weber tweeted out that Anthony Davis on his injury, saying the leg got tight like a little spasm, obviously dealing with the ab strain still, so just try to get it loose. It wouldn't really loosen up, let go, but it's nothing serious, I'm fine. Said the injury was in his groin/quad area, and so we were good. Like, okay, he may return, might be day to day, may be questionable, but we did get a report just a few hours ago that Anthony Davis was listed as out against the Sacramento Kings. Okay, cool, maybe the organization wants to just put him on ice, just let him rest till the All-Star break, and after the break, he'll come back. Well, Shams decided to ruin all of our evenings with this tweet right here. Via Shams, the Dallas Mavericks star Anthony Davis is expected to miss multiple weeks with a left adductor strain. Sources tell ESPN his absence could stretch to a month. And it's starting to make this whole trade look like it was all for nothing, as we know that Anthony Davis is a great player, MVP quality type of guy, that he could really open things up for the Dallas Mavericks. But we are not going to get any of that if he doesn't play. And I know he's had a bad health history. This really doesn't help his case at all. It's nothing that he could really do about this. But this does not bode well for the Dallas Mavericks, and it could be even longer. If we take a look right here, NBA Central tweeted out that there's a fear that Anthony Davis may be out indefinitely per the Stein line. This looks bad. We don't have PJ because of an ankle sprain. We still don't have Derrick Lively, and now Anthony Davis is out possibly for the remainder of the season. We are losing size and defense very, very quickly. If you look at the sign behind me, we are 28-25. Last season, we only lost 30 games. I fear we're going to lose more than the next 5 games or just 5 games more, period. We're probably going to have a way worse record than we did last season. It does not look good. As we all know, this Dallas Mavericks team fully healthy is actually a good team. We are a contender. We have the right pieces. But health has never been on our side all season long. It feels like the moment someone comes back, someone else goes down. We got Dante Exum, but now we lost PJ and we lost Anthony Davis. It just does not look well for the Dallas Mavericks, and I really don't know what answer we currently have. I don't know. We have one open roster spot. We don't really have the money to go out in the buyout market. Maybe there's a hidden gem in the G League. We could probably call one of those guys up, give them a guaranteed contract to help us out. Something's got to happen. And if we take a look at this right here, Mark Stein did say that it is feared that the Mavericks' newly acquired Anthony Davis will be sidelined for an indefinite period, with the severity of his adductor injury sustained Saturday still being determined. League sources tell the Stein line. And then he followed that up saying one source close to the process tells the Stein line that further discussion of treatment options for Anthony Davis' injury is scheduled for Monday. So even though Anthony Davis is hurt, even though Anthony Davis is possibly going to miss the remainder of the season, we will find out tomorrow about further options, what they could do, whether it's surgery, whether it's rest, whether we need to go to the G League. This is just looking like a horrible trade deadline for the Dallas Mavericks. Luka Doncic, who still hasn't played yet for the Lakers, is supposed to play in this upcoming game against the Utah Jazz, where we have Anthony Davis, who is still just, he played 3 quarters. Didn't even play a full game. He played 3 quarters. He got hurt. We knew he was going to be out against the Kings. Okay, cool. Come back after the All-Star break. But it looks like we may not actually get this fully healthy Dallas Mavericks team until the next season. And that just really sucks. We got Kyrie Irving with a bulging disc in his back. We have Derrick Lively with a stress fracture in his foot. We got Najee Marshall, who constantly has the sniffles. PJ Washington's ankles are made out of paper mache. This is the absolute worst thing that could happen to the Dallas Mavericks all season long. We had the injuries. We had the sickness. We made big, crazy trades. And now we got Anthony Davis. And it honestly raises a question. How did Anthony Davis pass his physical? The Lakers, after they made the trade for Luka Doncic, they made another trade with the Charlotte Hornets, sending out Dalton Connect for Mark Williams. Well, that trade just got rescinded because Mark Williams could not pass his physical. There was something that they found that they did not like. So they're getting their player back. They're getting Dalton Connect back. Is there any way we can get Luka back? Because I feel like this, I don't know how Anthony Davis passed his physical. He was coming back from an injury, but now he got re-injured on a non-contact play. He didn't get hit. He didn't get shoved. He had a non-contact injury. He settled a spasm. He said he was fine. And now he's going to be out for an extended period of time. And if we take a look right here, I had to go on Google to try to figure out exactly what kind of injury this really is. But the recovery time for an adductor strain in the NBA depends on the severity of the injury. But most athletes return to play within 4 to 6 weeks. If it's a grade 1, it's a minor strain that could take up to 2 weeks to heal. Normal movement, like walking, can resume within a few days. Grade 2 can take 3 to 6 weeks to heal, where a grade 3 is a severe strain that can take up to 4 months to heal, especially if most or if all the muscle is torn. And when you saw Anthony Davis go down, he just dropped to his knees. He was no good. He got back up and he walked to the locker room and he looked fine. He said he felt fine. But in my opinion, I'm not a doctor, just from what I'm seeing right here and what I'm seeing from the reports, this is anywhere between a grade 2 to a grade 3 strain, probably leaning more towards a grade 2 strain, the 3 to 6 week time period. Maybe I'm just coping here. That sounds more realistic and more favorable for the Mavericks, but it does look like this could potentially be a grade 3 strain. And if that is the case, if we were out without Anthony Davis all season long, but if we can have everybody else healthy, I still believe we can make the playoffs. A deep push, who knows? But it looks like Anthony Davis could be gone. But if we get Derrick Lively back, if we can make sure Gafford doesn't miss any time, he's constantly getting knocked down, but he always gets right back up. If PJ Washington comes back, if everybody can stay healthy, maybe we can make the most out of this season. But without Anthony Davis, it's going to be tough. We saw what he did against the Houston Rockets. He was destroying the defense. On offense, he was unstoppable. We now no longer have that. But we do have the team still. We still have Kyrie. We still have Klay Thompson. We still have PJ when he's back. We have Najee Marshall. We still have a team, just not the main guy that we traded our main guy for. It's very, very frustrating. And Max Christie, although he is listed as questionable tomorrow, I guess is the silver lining. We still got a young player who can play very well, but we don't have Anthony Davis. We don't have that MVP caliber player. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Do you think we're cooked? Do you think the season is over? We should just tank, try to get Cooper Flag, or do our best to try to get a good lottery pick? Or do you still believe that this team can still make a deep push without AD? You let me know in the comment section. We could have a conversation about it. But that's all I got for you guys today. Thanks for making this far to the video. Make sure to check out our Twitter and Discord. Links in the description below. Consider becoming a channel member. We are doing a giveaway every single month on this channel. Only way to enter our giveaways is to become a channel member of any tier. But until next time, y'all take care. Drink water. Peace.